Another grand jury in Minnesota come and gone, and no report of an indictment against journalist Don Lemon. Because Donald Trump has met his match. His name is Chief Judge Schultz. He's a conservative Federalist Society arch Republican, but he's taking it to the Trump administration like perhaps no other judge has done in the last several months. And after I report on what Judge Schultz told the Eighth Circuit Court of Appeals in letters that he wrote to the Eighth Circuit about their attempt to indict or arrest Don Lemon, he effectively exonerates Don Lemon. Is there any doubt now why the Trump administration has publicly reported that they are not going to seek arrest warrants against Don Lemon any longer? Not from a magistrate judge. Their only gambit left is to try to indict him through a grand jury. But we've had several grand jury days come and go, and still no indictment. I think when I'm done with this hot take, you'll know why. I'm Michael Popak. You're on the Midas Touch Network and Legal AF. I've been doing this a long time, 35 years. I've never had a situation where a senior, a district chief judge or any judge in federal court has written letters and emails to an appellate court, not just to present why a certain action shouldn't be taken against them. In this case, Pam Bondi running off improvidently to get a writ of mandamus to compel Judge Schultz to override a magistrate judge and enter and sign off on a criminal complaint on probable cause and enter an arrest warrant against Don Lemon. He didn't just go through why he's not going to do that. He didn't just tell the Eighth Circuit in these two letters that the procedure is odd, unprecedented, and unheard of in this district or any other district, that there's been no circumstances where a magistrate judge who sits underneath an Article 3 judge has denied the probable cause for an arrest warrant and have it overridden by a district court judge. Never. It's not just that. Instead, he goes further and he effectively exonerates Don Lemon, which will then explain everything that follows, which is several grand juries have come and gone and none of them indicted Don Lemon. There's no reports that there's even been a presentation to the grand jury. It may be a secret process, but believe me, we've got boots on the ground and we know what's going on there. So this all stems, you're on the Midas Touch Network and Legal AF, by the way. I'm Michael Popak. Hit the free subscribe button. This all stems from a January 18th protest at the city's church in St. Paul, Minnesota. That was covered live on Substack Live and on YouTube for Don Lemon with about 5 protesters who went into the church and protested against somebody in the church being affiliated with ICE. And Don was there to record it. We know that because he recorded it. We know that because we've seen the YouTube channel. He's a journalist with a producer. He's not a protester. There's no violence. Play a clip.
You know, while I agree with everybody's freedom to protest, these people have come into our house and they've interrupted our worship. If I was to break into any of their houses,